Here we have a Cincinnati Toolmaster 1AB vertical milling machine with an integrated lubricant system. The system for years has an output shaft in the pump which works but was never actually hooked up. The output shaft comes out of the pedestal here, and the pump is below in the rear that runs pressure from the sump like a sump pump. What I've done is I've put in a lubricant system that seems to be working. From the output I have a 90 and a T. This line goes down and wraps around here down to my sump with the weight on it, and that is a bypass so that any overpressure from the system will output down to the sump pit and ensures that my motor hopefully doesn't burn out, because if the motor does not have a replacement. I have a filter here which is currently set at 10 micron or 5 microns, but it's a water filter. It's a little slow, but it's helping to stop many chips from getting into the system. A lot of the fines, since I do anywhere from stainless to soft aluminum, I want to make sure I get all those chips out so I'm not constantly recutting them with the bits that they're not made for. The line that I used is a braided, rubber jacketed 300 psi air hose. Comes up, where just have it tied off, and goes to this magnetic manifold. Actually works out very well. I don't use it as a manifold, but just having the mounting option here works really well. And on my lubricant line to the discharge nozzle, I'm going to turn it on and show the rate of flow. Once it purges all the air through the system, since it doesn't have a check valve, what I can actually do is close my bypass, and I'll get some air spurting through and eventually start flowing. See here, all the lubricant that's on the plate is getting a little bit filtered by the filter. It was pretty black when I was testing the pump before, and now it's a little bit more of a brown-red color. The chips that are all here were already there. I have noticed in the past the pump does take some time to build up the head pressure and actually start flowing. Oh. There we go. I had the valve closed. The valve up there. Silly mistake. Alright, there we go. Got some fluid flowing. It's not a very high velocity at a small nozzle size. It's actually the medium nozzle size for the lock line system. If I close my bypass line all the way, that is now running approximately full pressure and volume of its capacity in this configuration. As I start to open up my coolant line slowly, probably about a quarter of a quarter, it's probably half of a quarter turn open. So about 50% capacity of the valve, not much flow. It's probably about 60% capacity of the quarter turn valve. That's a pretty good flow. And that's it, just a real simple system. I didn't secure the filter at all. That's probably one of the next projects. This is a cast iron base, so drilling and tapping into it is a little bit of a challenge, and I don't want to mess it up. And the output looks like it was originally, this is a 1/4 inch NPT adapter to 1/8 inch. Looks like the output is actually possibly originally a 1/4 inch output, 1/4 NPT output. However, that might be an adapter that goes to the fluid line that's in the pedestal, and I didn't want to take it off, so I just dealt with what was there already. So everything was purchased via McMaster-Carr. This I just had in stock. And magnetic base, very happy with it, worked out very well. That's it. Coolant system for a Cincinnati Toolmaster 1AB. Thanks for watching.